Good day everyone, I'm Jhonna. So I will teach you how to solve problem involving sides and angle of polygon. So before we proceed to our lesson, let's try this problem first. The problem is, Lisa received a regular hexagonal jewelry storage from her mom as a Christmas gift. If its perimeter is 120 cm, what is the measure of each side of the said storage? So to solve this problem, let us answer the following question. What is our goal? What are we going to do? What is the measure of each side of the hexagonal storage? What does your answer mean? Before we answer the question, so we should follow a systematic procedure in solving problems such as poly problem solving technique, which highlight the following step in solving the given problem. So the problem is Lisa received a regular hexagonal jewelry storage from her mom as a Christmas gift. If its perimeter is 120 cm, what is the measure of each side of the said storage? So we use the poly problem solving technique to solve this problem. So step 1 is understand the problem. In the given problem, our goal is to solve for the measure of each side of the hexagonal storage given the perimeter of 120. The perimeter is 120 centimeter is the perimeter. Step 2. Devise a plan. The perimeter of a hexagonal storage is the sum of measure of its 6 sides. So this 6 side. This is the sum of the measure. And since the perimeter is given, we need to divide it to 6 to find the measure of each side. Step 3. Carry out plan. Now let us solve this problem. So, to solve this problem, so P, let P is perimeter of the regular hexagon. S is measure of each side. So the formula we use this problem is P equals 6S. Why we use 6? Because hexagon have 6 sides. So next is substitute 120 centimeter equals 6s. So next is use the multiplication property of equality. So 120 centimeter equals 6s is you need to is times 2 1 over 6 in both sides. So next is to simplify. So 120 centimeter divide 6 times 1 is equal to 20 centimeter. So equal, so 6s divide 6 is 1 times 1 is 1, so copy the s, or s equals 20 centimeter. So the next step is look back. Since we already know the answer, we can interrupt it. Therefore, each sides of the regular hexagonal jewelry storage measure of 20 centimeter. So now we done to our first problem. So let's try another problems involving the sides and angle of polygons for the better understanding. So let's try another problem. So I have 5 problem here to answer to if you are understand our topic this morning. Problem number 1. The problem number 1. The rectangular lot measure 15 meter by 11 meter. What is the area? What is its area? So we need to use a poly problem solving technique. So first is, so step 1 is understand the problem. So in the given problem, our goal is to solve for area of a rectangular lot that measure 15 meter by 11 meter. Step 2 is devise a plan. So to solve this problem, we should put in mind that the area of a rectangular is the produce of its length and width. In the symbol, we can denote it as area equals length times width. So step 3 is to solve. So this is the formula to solve this problem. So area equals length is 15 meter and width is 11 meter. So 15 meter times 11 meters is 165 meter squared. So the area of the rectangular lot is 165 meters squared. So let's have another problem. Problem number 2. In mathematics group activity, Ryan was assigned to measure the exterior angle of a regular octagon. What is the measure of each exterior angle of a regular octagon? So, need to apply a poly problem solving technique. So, step 1 is to understand the problem. Step 2, devise a plan. Step 3, carry out. Step 4 is look back. So step 1 is in the given problem, our goal is to solve for the measure of each exterior angle of a regular octagon. Step 2 is the sum of the measure of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degrees. And a regular polygon has equal measure of angle and sides. So it means that we just need to divide 360 to the number of the regular polygon to determine the measure of each exterior angle. So what is the so to solve this is to let x the measure of each exterior angle and n is the number of the sides of polygon. So the solution is, the formula is x equals 360 degrees divide n. So substitute. So x equals 360 degrees equals 8. Why 8? We agree because the number of the side of polygon. So we find in this problem we find the regular octagon. So regular octagon have 8 sides and 8 angle. So we put here our n is 8 because 8 is the number of the side of polygon. Next is divide 360 degrees, divide it equals to 45 degrees. So step 4 is look back. So therefore the measure of the exterior angle of a regular octagon is 45 degrees. So let's try another problem. The third problem is, given the figure below, determine the unknown measure of each exterior angle. So also we apply this poly problem solving technique. So step 1, in the given problem, our goal is to solve for the measure of each exterior angle of the given figure. Step 2. Notice that in the given figure, the interior and exterior angle are considered as the linear pair. In other words, in other words, they are the two angles created along one line with two lines intersect, and since they form a line, the sum of their measure is always 180 degrees. This picture is hexagon. So to solve this, 100 degrees plus m less than x equals 180. Next is, need use the additional property of equality. So 100 degrees plus m less than x, so negative 100 equals 180 degrees plus negative 100. So simplify is m less than x is equal to 80 degrees. Why? Because positive 100 plus negative 100. So in the rules of integers, positive plus negative is equals to negative. So positive 100 degrees minus 100 degrees is equal to 0. So m less than x is ang m less than x ang nabilin. So copy that. So equals 108 plus negative 100. So equals to 80 degrees. So the measure of exterior angle is 80 degrees. Let's solve another problem. The next problem is, Rose was assigned to measure all the interior angle of heptagon. What is the sum of the measure of all its interior angle? So, steps. Step 1. In the given problem, our goal is to solve for the measure of all the interior angle of a heptagon. Step 2. The sum of all the interior angle of a polygon can be solved for the difference between the number of sides of a polygon, and to then multiply the result by 180 degrees. Consider that a heptagon is a 7-sided polygon. Step 3. So let's solve this problem. So S is the S S sum of the measure of all interior angle, and is the number of side of polygon. The formula is S equals open parenthesis n minus 2 close parenthesis times 180 degrees. Substitute S equals n is 7 minus 2. Why 7? Because the heptagon have 7 sides. So we put here the number of sides of polygon have a 7 sides. So times 180 degrees. So next is S equals 7 minus 2 is equal to 5 times 180 degrees. So simplify is S equals 900 degrees. So therefore the sum of the measure of all interior angle of heptagon is equal to 900 degrees. So let's try another problem. This is the last problem. The problem is given the figure below. Determine the sum of the interior angle and the value of x. So step 1. In the given problem, our goal is to solve for the sum of the measure of all the interior angle of the given figure as well as the m less than x. Step 2. In solving the given problem, we need to determine the sum of the measure of all the interior angle of the given figure, then use the result in finding the m less than x. So first we find the measure of all the interior angle and the sum of the sides of polygon. So S equals n minus 2 times 180. So this is the formula of the sum of the measure of all the interior angles. So substitute is was 5 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So S equal to 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So times 180. So 3 divided by 3 times 180 is 540 degrees. So since we already know that the sum of the measure of all the interior angle of the pentagon is 540 degrees, we can now solve for the m less than x. So the solution is 540 degrees equals 80 degrees plus 120 degrees plus 150 degrees plus m xx. So 540 equals so 80 degrees plus 120 degrees plus 150 degrees plus m less than x is equal to, so combine the similar terms. So 80 degrees plus 120 plus 150 degrees is equal to 440 degrees. So plus m less than x. Next is we need to additional property of equality. So find 40 degrees plus 440 degrees plus m x plus negative 40. So so 540 degrees plus negative 440 is equal to 100 degrees. Cancel out negative 440 equals m less than x, or m less than x equals 100 degrees. Therefore, the sum of all the entire angle of the polygon is 540 degrees, and the m less than x is equal to 100 degrees. So I hope that you have understand our topic about solving problem involving sides and angle of polygons.